What's with that stupid grin?
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mastermind Creations Mnemo Severed GRIN. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have some lovely, lovely artwork of the figure. Now, they have it written as Severed GRIN? I think they mean severed. I could be wrong. I don't know, but we know who this is. We know what we're really going to be calling this thing. But anyway, on this side we have Mnemo. On this side we have Mnemo. On top, nothing. On the bottom, things, barcodes, warning, don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. On the back, we just have kind of the rest of the image there. Just kind of wraps around. Little Mastermind Creations logo. That's basically it for the packaging. Also included is a nice collector's card here with a nice image of Mnemo, and on the back we have text specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. Then moving right along here, we have Mnemo Severed GRIN, and this was a TFCon exclusive, but I got mine through Planet Steel Express. And this is a recolor of Mastermind's IDW Chrome Dome, and as you can see, it's done up as the Joker. That's right, we have a Joker now to go with their Batman, and this is really cool. When I saw this, had to have it. But yeah, really cool. So here he is in his alt mode. He is packed in alt mode. Yay! But yeah, you know, and honestly, this looks like, to me anyway, this looks like a vehicle that the Joker would drive. I think this works. I think this works for me anyway. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Of course, you have those wheels right up front. Nice rolly wheels. We got the white and the black. And we got the purple. And of course, we have the ha 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 on the side right here next to the cockpit. We have smile. Nice gold here for the cockpits. You got some orange and blue. Just the usual jokery color scheme, but looks quite good. You got the greens in there as well. Got the gold thrusters in the back. You got some Joker faces tampoed on those wheels there. Now this is kind of the standard Chrome Dome configuration for the transformation, but we'll do a little something different in a bit. But yeah, there is the top, there is the bottom. He does kind of have visible hits. I mean, it's there, you can see the back of it, but you know, it's still. But he does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here it is with the original version. Here it is with Chrome Dome. So you can see, the only thing they changed is just the coloration, but same thing. But we'll give it a turnaround here so you can see who's who, where's what, why's when, when's how. But yeah, same figure, just in a much more hilarious color scheme. And here it is with their Batman, so you can see how that works out right there. And yeah, again, the two vehicles very befitting of their respective characters, in my opinion anyway, so there you go. Now, as far as accessories go, we do get some weaponry. We'll start off with this right here. Now, I believe this is supposed to be like, you know, like brass knucks for the robot mode. There's a little hinge there. I'll show off how that works in a bit, but we get that done in a nice gold. We do also get a golden crowbar here for him to hold. Very nice. And we also get a gun with the extended barrel. I absolutely love that. Would have liked a little, maybe a little bang flag, you know, just because, just for kicks, but still a nicely done golden revolver there. As far as storage goes, there's no way to store any of this stuff. There's no post to plug any of this stuff into, unfortunately. Not even the thrusters. Actually, you gotta squeeze them into the thrusters. I wouldn't recommend it, but maybe you could kind of do that. But that's, I mean, it's the Joker. It could work, but you know, yeah. As far as storage, no real way to store this stuff. But still, hey, cool accessories. There is one more very important accessory, but I'll show that off when we get to robot mode. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is the stock configuration for the alt mode transformation, but you can do a little something something here, and I've seen pictures of this, and I think this is the way they want this particular version of the mold transformed, is you flip this little panel in, then you take this wheel, and you untab it from the thruster. Then you bring this around, you rotate the wheel over, clip this in, and now those Joker symbols are facing outward. And I think that's how they want it. They can just take the thruster and just collapse it in like that. Now, on my copy, I don't know if this will be everybody's copy or what, but on my copy, when I did this, the faces were actually upside down. So what I ended up having to do was there is a screw. There's a screw right here. Undo this screw and you can take this cap off, and I just swapped the caps. So that way when we do this configuration, these Joker faces are now face up like they're supposed to be. So, but I feel like that's probably how it's supposed to be configured. Now granted, when you do it this way, now the wheels can kind of shift up and down, so that can get a little annoying. But again, if you want these Joker faces facing outward, and I think that's the way it should be, that's the way to go about it. And again, that looks very cool. That looks very Jokery. I like it. I can work with it. I dig it. You could say it puts a smile on my face. But that is basically it for the alt mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's! Oh, that wasn't a very hilarious spin. Oh well. So the first thing you want to do is just take these sections here and just shift them up, and they move so smoothly. Just shift those sections up like that. You want to take this panel here, just bring this out to the side. You want to open up this panel here. That will allow you to undo the arm and just bring that out. And second versus like the first, just undo that. Pull out the arm, get that out of the way, and now we can work on the legs. So what you're going to do here is you're going to straighten the leg out. We need to bend the knee for this. So bend the knee, straighten all this out, and then bring this little green piece up, and just bring this panel up and over to form the thigh. Then you can straighten the leg out, rotate it so it's facing forward. And then you want to come here to what will be his toes, and just pop that up, and get that out of the way. You want to rotate, oh, before you rotate it forward, you have to undo this clip. Let's bring that up, and now we can rotate this forward. We have the heel spur, which is in the wheel. I was going to say in the foot. Well, yeah, the heel is in the foot, but you know, the heel is in the wheel. So bring that out, and now you have a tab right there that will go into a slot right here in the wheel. So just line that up and push that in, and get that all leveled out, and then we have a leg all done. Second verse is just like the first. And now to get the arm situated, you're just going to rotate the arm here at the bicep. You want to take this panel here and rotate this back out. It'll take the fist with it, so just rotate the fist back to its proper orientation. Take this little panel here and flip it under, and then just collapse this up onto the forearm, and there you have an arm all done. Now this little bit here, you can kind of push that up if you want to. That's totally up to you, what you want to do there. But second verse is just like the first, so rotate this around. And also, this wheel on mine, like this thing, kind of came undone. It actually doesn't stay on altogether. I tried to fix it, and it just doesn't want to stay on. So, little issue with mine. If you watch the JTI, you'll see where it actually just like comes right off. It still stays on, but yeah, that's something I'm going to have to figure out how to fix. But anyway, unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we're going to take this, bring this around, flip this in, flip. Rotate that fist around, close that up, and there we go. Again, you can bring that little bit in if you want to. So there we got the arms all done. So now what we need to do is just pop up this section here. You can only pop it up part way because now you have to undo this orange section here and bring this down. Once that's down, now we can raise this all the way up. We want to take this section here, bring that up, rotate this cockpit in, then we can close this up, and then we can rotate this entire thing to the back, and then just bring this down. We can rotate the head around, and now we can collapse all this up to form the chest. You got a tab slot connection right there. Just pop it into place, get everything all squared up, and there you go. There you have Mnemo Severed Grin, aka the Joker, in his robot mode. And it looks like IDW Chrome Dome in Joker colors, but it works! It works, honestly. The color palette works really well. This mold works really well for the Joker. Just the slim, slender physique there. I think it works quite well for a Joker bot. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at that Joker crotch, at the Joker noggin. There's the Joker noggin. So you can see they painted up Chrome Dome's head. It's the green hair and whatnot, the orange mouth plates. You got the gold eyes. That's good. Then you got the orange and blue there on the chest. Again, you got the nice purples. Yeah. Like I said, I think this mold works really well for a Joker. It'll look even more Joker in a little bit, but as is, I think it actually works out pretty well. I dig it. I dig it. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you have all kinds of wiggly-waggly. Can look up, can do total squirrel. Can look down, head can do a full 360. The arms can do a full 360. Can move in and out. You got your bicep rotation. You have slightly over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You have wrist rotation. The wrists are actually on a ball joint, so you got some wiggly-waggly there as well. The hands can open and close. You have wrist rotation, the legs. They can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You have thigh rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee. As far as the feet go, well, the toes can move up, the toes can move down. You also move that heel forward and back if you need it. And you also have your ankle tilted. You also have rotation as well. And of course we can give him his weapons. Just open up his hand a little bit here. We can give him the Nux. You just put that in and curl that over his fist. And there you go. You got some pow-pow action, some pow biff bang boom action you can do there. Or you can have him wielding his comically long revolver. The thing you can do if you want to do it. You can also give him the crowbar, and he can pew pew whack whack, pew pew whack whack, and all of that good stuff right there. And there is one more accessory. The most important accessory is the optional head. Now to swap the heads, there is a screw right back here. Just undo that and just pop the head off, and we will bring in the new head. And I think you will love this. I know I do. And just screw that on. Yes, we screw. There we go. And now, there we go. Now, it's the Joker. And I love it. I absolutely love that head sculpt. That looks really, really good. Got the gold eyes. They even gold teeth. And that grin, because life's been good to him. But anyway, very nicely done head sculpt there. Now, unfortunately, the one drawback to this head sculpt is you cannot transform him with this head. It just doesn't fit in the cavity that it's supposed to go into in alt mode. So if you want to transform him, you do have to take this head off, unfortunately. That sucks, but it is what it is. It's really, honestly, it's just this tip of his hair gets in the way. It keeps it from tucking in like it's supposed to. That's the only thing that's keeping it from going where it needs to go. But yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I don't really care because, I mean, I'm going to display him like this anyway, so he'll never see alt mode again, honestly. But still, very cool. And now, that's the Joker. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with the Chrome Dome version of the mold here. Just so you can see what's going on. And most importantly, here it is with Mastermind's Batman. So you can see how they look together. They look quite good together. Joker a little bit taller than Batman, but that's okay. They still look very, very good together. And if you want a measurement to the top of his head, Joker comes in at about 7.5 inches tall. So there you go. So there you have Mnemo Severed Grin, and yeah, like I said earlier in the review, I think this mold works great for a Joker. I think it works wonderfully. A cool exclusive here, looks great with the Batman figure that they released earlier. Love the Joker head sculpt also, I think that looks amazing. Of course you can keep the Chrome Dome head on it if you want to, but I mean really, you want the Joker head on it. The only knock is that, you can't store the Joker head in the alt mode. It doesn't fit, so you have to pop it off if you want to transform him, but, not the end of the world. My copy did have the issue of the one wheel coming off. That's something I'm going to have to fix, or maybe just get a replacement. I don't know, but I will rectify that in some way. Again, that could just be my copy. But overall, I am very happy, very pleased with this figure. Hey, if Hasbro doesn't want to give us Batman crossover figures, at least Mastermind Creations is doing it, so hey, I'm happy. I'm a happy Batman fan. So, there you go! Now, this figure was a TFCon exclusive, but you can pick this figure up from Planet Steel Express. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also get Mastermind Creations figures from BigBadToyStore.com, as always, linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. You can also check out the third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Mastermind Creations Mnemo Severed Grin, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek! Be proud, palm in your face. Oh, look at you in your little robot suit. Isn't that just cute? Well, anything you can do, I can do better, Batsy. Hey, you want to hear a joke? Not really. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not your parents. Ah! Low blow, man. Low blow. It's what I do that defines me.